eBay.
Hello there, how are you? I hope you're well. I'm well. It's Sunday at the moment, so I'm just going to do like a weekly recap. What's been going on? What I've been up to. If you don't know me, if this is your first time joining the channel, my name's Ant. The channel's BZ Resells. I buy and sell literally anything from anywhere to sell anywhere, as long as it makes a profit. Generally, I aim to double my money if possible. It's not always the case, but at least I try and sell everything in profit. I've set the YouTube channel up to try and help you do the same. I want to start off this little recap video with a story about this very thing. Let's pop it over here. This is Heatwave from The Flash. Now, at the time I bought this in a charity shop. I can't even remember when it was, but it was a long time ago. And it was maybe £2 or £3, and it's been sat on eBay for a long time. Definitely longer than a year, maybe 18 months. Finally got an offer on it for £8, and I've sold it. And it has made me, probably after postage and eBay fees, maybe £2 profit. Was it worth it? Well, kind of. I'm a volume seller. I'm a volume seller. As you can see, I've got literally all sorts. That's just one shelf. I've got 3 more shelves in this office of mine. Just absolutely packed full of all sorts. Books, clothes, Stormtrooper, plush, board games, DVDs. There's so much stuff going on in here. Generally, that will all sort of trickle out, and it'll do, it kind of works out at a decent weekly wage if I was working 40 hours a week out somewhere. But obviously with that money, I've got to buy more stock, buy more inventory. At the moment, I've got about £15,000 worth of goods sat on eBay, and a little bit sat on Vinted as well. I've got into a bit of like sort of wholesale vintage clothes. I'll buy in bulk and sell them on Vinted there. That's doing quite well at the moment. In fact, Vinted generally is doing better than eBay at the moment, but I think that's because of eBay shooting themselves in the foot with some of the policy decisions that they've made. Things like simple delivery, what else? Buyer protection fees, alienating. I mean, they're creating a divide between sellers who sell as businesses, sellers who sell privately, sellers who sell privately but are businesses. And so because it's so fragmented at the moment, eBay has just turned a lot of people off, and they're just going, do you know what? I'll go somewhere else. And they have in huge numbers. So that's the sort of microcosm of the selling scene at the moment. But I just wanted to share this little success that finally Heatwave from The Flash has gone. He's pocketed me a couple of quid. Let me take you back to Wednesday. I went to Warrington Car Boot Fair, and this is what I got up to.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I was looking at. I just noticed.
Oops, sorry. Sorry. Just squeeze through. Not enough space.
Yeah, because we first spotted you. Just whatever. Yeah. All the kids now are fans. Oh yeah. You know, I kind of love a lot of life. We have it. All boys and
Phones? I wish I had 10 phones.
I would give you when I'm ready. Got no patience at all. No patience.
So I've just dropped my mother-in-law off at Liverpool 1 bus station, and I thought whilst I'm here, the Liverpool Trade Outlet is like 5 minutes down the road, so I would be a fool not to pop in and see what deals they've got at the moment. So let's pop on the Ray-Ban Meta glasses that film me as I go around, and let's have a little checkout, because I have heard bad things about this one. Of all the trade outlets, this one has the worst reputation. And the thing is, at the moment, I'm just looking over in my rearview mirror there. It looks like the staff members are just sat outside waiting for it to open. That's not a great start, is it? Let's go find out what's going on. Yeah, well, the door's just literally open for them to go in. 3 minutes past 10. I hope I'm alright to just walk in. Yeah, right. You guys open? I saw you literally just walked in. Do you need like a minute to get in and stuff, or? All right. Not to this one. I've been to the one in Ashton and Makerfield and Ellesmere Port, and yeah. HF grinders, 4 parts. I think about 30-ish quid on eBay. 5 are there. I'll take all of those. Yeah, I'll take them all. Yeah. Printer labels. Bet. Printer label. No. Not when the price is $5.58 and they sell for 10 for 3. No. I can see what people mean when they say it's not organised when you compare it to the other trade outlets, because it is all just higgledy-piggledy. You have to work harder to find the sort of things that you're looking for. Don't get me wrong, I have found some things that I'm going to get, but as you can see, the basket's empty, and that's just because I can't be bothered looking through every single box to see what it is, to even get like a rough idea. So you go from, I don't know, blankets to printer cartridges to drinking games in the space of like 5 shelves. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, look. Picked up 2 boxes of those for like, I mean, they were 10 pence each. These are still selling them for 2 quid. Like, looking at this, it's just boxes. No clues about what's in the boxes, or even what the theme of this particular section is. And I bet there's some treasure in amongst all this stuff. I just can't be bothered looking through all of it. Go find some more easy picking. This looks like a butthole cleaner. It's probably for air. It's not what I thought. Just... Good Lord. And just to show it's not one particularly bad area that's just disorganised. It's everywhere you look. As a shopper, it makes it so hard to come in, and especially when this is the style of retail that we're doing, where you have to pick through. You want that picking process as easy as possible, and it's not. So let's check it out, the seasonal aisle. Okay, I get that. Little Wario costume. Halloween. I actually bought a few of these. I wouldn't pay £3.33 for them, knowing how hard they are to shift. That Main Fin is a good brand for like themed clothes. And there's plenty of them. Okay, fitness. Last chance of picking something up because I've literally put nothing in my basket. Fitness. Gonna grab those. 17 quid plus VAT, but they're going for about 50 on eBay. So that'll be the last thing I pick up, I think. So there we go. I've filled an IKEA bag. It came to £180 all in. I'll take it back to the Fortress of Solitude and go through what I've bought and what I expect to sell it for. But the staff in here were lovely, you know, to chat to. It's just the chaos of the layout made it very difficult to find things on the shop floor. Fortunately, there was good things in the cabinet, so I was able to get some good stuff out of there at least. So it's all done and dusted. 10:43 now. It'll be about 11:15 by the time we get home. Let's get to it. Just next to the trade outlet in Liverpool, there's an e-karting track. I haven't been go-karting for ages, and I'm not gonna go now, but I used to absolutely love it. I reckon I could have been a very good racing driver if that's what I'd put my mind to, but I didn't. I'm not. So half-naked man over there. It's always half-naked men, isn't it? You ever get half-naked women just walking around, their nipples flapping about in the wind? not flapping, but you know what I mean. Hey, let's go home. Tell you what, I don't really get to this part of Liverpool very much, but the houses here are massive. I bet back in the day this would have been a lovely place to live. I bet it still is now, really. Not entirely sure even where I am. Princess Park. Princess? Croxteth Road? People will say, oh, I can't believe you don't know where you are. Well, if you don't go somewhere very often, then no. And I'm just following my sat-nav. Yeah, I like this area. Oh, Sefton Park. Oh. It's only here the other day. Alright, Tesla, chill your beans. Yeah. Oh, I want to squeeze through, do you know? I've got places to go. Just get out my way, will you? Oh my God, now you're pulling in front of me. Bet he's fuming. Now this week, it's been a crazy week for those of you who are maybe just joining the channel now. My second born child is now a month old, and her grandmother came up from Kent for the past week. So I've not been sort of listing as often as I should have, and I've kind of fallen behind. I've still been getting stock in, because obviously I went to the car boot sale and I've got a lot of unlisted stock from wholesale bundles. But I'm just now, Sunday afternoon, going to crack on, get everything listed as much as I can today. Same tomorrow, and then hopefully by the end of the week the sales will start picking back up. What I've started doing as well, if you can see by the board, I'm taking little bits of profit that the business is making me, and I'm taking that profit and I'm trying to not just put that money into my bank, but I'm trying to grow the profits by investing it into what I think are high value or deep value stocks. If you want to talk stocks, I can do. You've got very high risk ones like AMC, that's the cinema chain, onto Estee Lauder. Estee Lauder is a good one because it looks like it's going to take off up to about 125. I mean, these are just like the musings of a madman at the moment, but it is all based on sort of chart readings and stuff like that. My amateur chart readings. American Eagle. Literally just because they've partnered up with Sydney Sweeney at the moment, and people go mad for Sydney Sweeney. It's sort of like I'd say a Taylor Swift kind of effect, not on that scale yet, but I think I got in at $10.80 per share, and if that doesn't do $14 to $15 in the short term, I'll be very surprised. Siri or XFM or Sirius or whatever they're called. Good value. I think I got in at 24. Tesla, I bought when it dipped down to 303. That looks like it's gonna head back up. I've actually closed that. I made a 10% profit on that one. I think I got in around, I think it was closer to 18. There it is, 1880. So this was the range I wanted to open it in, between 1830 and 1755. It didn't quite make it. So I pulled the trigger at 1880 and I sold for about 1920-ish, making a little profit on that one. Riven Technologies, again in at 1375, taking profit at 17. That was a crazy one that just absolutely pumped this week. You'll see that the ticks, I can see the ticks stop are these next four. I don't know if you can see them as we're just out of frame there. But these are ones I played with. I didn't get in AMC, but Zeta, Wendy's, and Microvision at the top there. Microvision looks like it could squeeze up to 195 this week, but we'll see. None of that is financial advice. That is just what I'm doing with the little tiny profits that I'm making from my business. So maybe that will sort of, if you make, for example, there the Donald J. Trump DJT. stock. You make yourself £200 profit from your business in a week. You take it and you invest it, and it goes up 10%. Now, don't get me wrong, things can go horribly wrong. Things go down as well as up. But that £200 profit from your business, pop it in a stock, it goes up, it goes down, but fingers crossed, it goes up, you close with the profit, you've got an extra 20 quid that you didn't have to either invest and buy more stock, pay yourself as a dividend, but then take that £200 out, and that was just the profit that you would have made anyway. I don't know. I'm rambling. I'm crazy. Maybe this is just stupid, risky stuff. But with eBay sort of drying up and not providing me with anywhere near the same level of sales as this time last year, I'm having to think outside the box. And well, let's see how it goes. It could make me or break me. And speaking of which, again, if you are a regular viewer of the channel, you'll know that my wife and I have got an entertainment company, and a plan was to open a theatre, our own theatre, here in Prescott, where we live. But unfortunately, that isn't going ahead anymore. And we are on the lookout for another venue. Somewhere in Knowsley, perhaps. We are in talks with a couple of people and a couple of venues. But our initial plan to take over a retail space here in Prescott, it's not happening anymore, which is a shame. But we still, of course, do have our immersive theatres, murder mysteries, and our agency work where we hire out magicians and acrobats and all that sort of dancers to corporate gigs. I mean, notably Safari Park. When they've got things going on, they've asked us in the past. Hopefully, that is a good working relationship, and it will continue. But we'll see. So for me, it's not just Backstitch, it's also Alara Entertainment, and it's also dicking about in the stock market. Way out of my depth, but let's give it a go. All right, thanks very much for watching. Please leave a comment and like the video. I don't like asking for that. You'll notice I never do that, but I was looking on Reddit and they said, just do it. Just do it. It's a call to action. If they were going to do it, they'd have done it. If they weren't, it'll make them, oh, okay, I liked it, and then good, they've done it. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.